Level 4, Cycle 1 Brown Stripe. For this stripe, we're going to be covering a third ground position, and this one's called the guard position, and its corresponding escape. So let's take a look at the guard position. Now this time, my partner is going to be on their knees. I'm going to be on my back, legs wrapped around, and now I am in the guard position. So this is a little different than our mount and our side control where I'm usually on the top. So I'm going to be on the bottom, yes, but I'm the one in a dominant position when I'm in the guard, having my legs wrapped around. Notice the Uke, my partner here, he's going to keep his knees up close to my hips, and he's sitting up. His goal is to create some space here, okay? When I'm in the guard, though, I want to be close to my partner, just like I would in a top mount control or a top side control position. So I can use my legs to kind of keep him close to me. Maybe I can hug the back of his head, bring him down. This is where I want to try to maintain him in this guard position. But the most important thing here is just the legs. As long as you're keeping these legs connected, even if you can kind of posture up or create space here, that's okay. I just have to stay connected here with my legs. All right, so that's the guard position or the guard control. Now let's go over the escape. So this is if you are trapped inside someone else's guard. So it looks like this. This is what the escape will look like. All right, so let's break down those steps. So again, he has me in his guard here. The first thing I want to do is create some space or create some distance. So let's say if he has me down close, I want to make sure I can get some space by getting my hands on his chest. I can push up here. Once I'm in, or maybe I'm starting from this up position, I want to get my palms to his hips. So you can kind of use the belt as a guide, but right below the belt is probably going to be the hip bones. That's where I want to straighten out my arms, keep my palms here to create some space here. Next step is I'm going to pick one of my knees, doesn't matter which one, choose a knee, and I'm going to line my knee up right with his tailbone. So I'm going to slide it into the center. And if you can kind of see here, I'm just getting it right underneath his tailbone. I don't want to be out here. I want to be as deep as I can. So really like underneath him. The next step is I'm going to take the opposite leg that's not under the tailbone and just draw it back out here. So almost like my knees are pointing in these different directions here. Now from this position, I need to break this grip, this leg, this ankle grip around my back. So using my hands and using my back, I'm going to arch my back to help release that grip. So what I'm doing in the air is just arching my back out this way. So using the knee here to create a leverage point, my arms and the back to help break that grip. Now from here, I don't want him to re-grip, so I need to make sure I act quickly. Elbows go underneath on the inside of his thighs, go underneath his legs, and I'm gonna go around the thighs or around the hips if I can, connect my palms together to grip, and then from here, I wanna fold him over. So I have to kind of scoop my knees in close to his body, so he's in this almost like folded over position. His bottom is actually off the floor right now. So instead of being back here, I want to really get him close as I can. Notice my knees can kind of, I can use these to help keep his bottom off the floor. Now from this position, I'm going to end up in a side control. I can choose either side, but I'm essentially just going to turn. So if I turn this way using my shoulder, it helps kick the legs off to the side. And then once I'm here, I'm going to slide up, get to the head, and I can end up in a side control position. So going through that one more time. He has me in his guard. I'm up, palms on the hips, one knee in the center, other knee out. Arch the back, create the space. He unhooks the ankles. As soon as the ankles unhook, elbows inside, over the thighs or kind of right where the hips are here. Scoot in, and then pick a side. I can go either way. Turn, get the legs off to the side, slide up the side of his body, staying close under the arm or under the head, under the arm, and end up in your side control there. All right, so that was our guard position. That was our guard escape. Now let's take another look. Guard position. Guard escape.